Hey everybody, what is going on? It's your boy Iz33. Last time in Pokemon Shield, we beat the Motostoke gym, and today we're looking to progress this story further, as at the end of the last episode we saw Leon rushing towards the main city in this area, and we come through here and there's a load of people blocking our route. So we have to go around them for some reason. But they're all watching Leon do some amazing things as we head back into Hammerlock City. Now, there's Hop over here, stood near a Thievel, and Izzo33 is being called over. Now, before we continue, I'd like to say this is being recorded on my birthday, so happy birthday me. Yeah, I'm happy birthday myself, deal with it. And yeah, whoa, he's dealt with a Gigantamax Berserker or Dynamax Berserker. Anyway, we're going to Hamlock Stadium where we can battle Raihan, which is the last gym of the game before we head to the final area of the game. Now, one thing that I'd like to point out to you guys is, and this is a huge is, this is recorded on the 13th of February. I've just doxed myself by revealing my birthday, who cares? But Pokemon Home is out, and yeah, it is very, very good on my main profile. I have a lot of my level 100s already in the game, and pretty much just free-flowing into my team system. And the great thing is, it gives me so many more options into how I make team comps now, because I brought over a very, very good Silvally. I brought over a lot of new Pokemon to the game, shall we say. Pokemon that were not even available in the actual game. Like Goldeen is a Pokemon that I brought over. Like, you don't realise Goldeen and Seaking weren't available in this game. Anyway, we're beating up this trainer now who's got a Passaman. That I don't really care. It's level 44. That's the only big issue that we've got to deal with here. But, you know, our team is around the same level. And we can crunch it, because I do believe it is part Psychic, or is that just Oranguru? That's just Oranguru, okay. Ouch, that's a double edge, and that did a lot of damage to us. So, play rough here. Should kill. Indeed it does, and that is a super effective move on it. Passaman's the OG football Pokemon. Better than Scorbunny. Now we do beat out Passaman, and now we've got Poltergeist, the evolved form of Sippity or whatever it's called. Sinistea. Ooh, I've got very bad hiccups. Now this Psychic type is really annoying, so we can just crunch it here. See how this goes. But yeah, this is very, very fun, shall we say, in terms of battles. Now, we're gonna, in this episode, hopefully challenge Raihan in the Dragon Gym. He has a very, very nice team that's quite unique, and it's sort of a combination of teams from actual VGC. Anyway, we avoid the last trainer on this route and re-enter Hammerlock City. So, what are we gonna do here? Well, immediately I'm gonna use this Pokemon Center, and we're gonna get ourselves here a very, very nice... I don't want to use the Lotto ID. I want to heal my team. Gonna probably buy a couple of items here, so that we can actually challenge this guy, because I know I remember some of his Pokemon. But yeah, we'll go here, speak to the mart, and we will buy a couple of Hyper Potions which got nerfed quite a lot in this game. We'll buy about 20. Nah, 30 is smart. You buy 30 of them. How many revives do we have? We have 4 in the bag. Take that up to 30 as well. There we go. And yeah, we'll go battle the... Well, we'll go to the gym here. So we'll head further into Hammerlock City. And yeah, we'll come back the way we came, essentially. And we get stopped here by Hop, Bede and... not Bede, Sonia and Leon. For some reason they need to speak to us to further the plot of the story. No. We're just going to skip through this. It's essentially saying that why is there Dynamaxing Pokemon in this city? And here comes old Professor. Professor Magnolia? And apparently the chairman was called the older professor here. Anyway, let's go and see what we need to do. Anyway, we're going to challenge the last gym here in this episode, which is the natural cause of events, because we do also have a lot more story to deal with afterwards. Okay. And let's go challenge the last gym before we head into the Champions Cup. Now we'll immediately go into the nice looking castle that looks like a Sigalith. Not gonna lie, it's meant to though. So we'll go do this. Head straight through the doorway of Destiny. And Hamlock City's got quite a few people in here. And this is probably the nicest looking gym. The long gym challenge is near its end, I see. Are you ready to face Hamlock's gym and its leader, the dragon user Raihan? Yeah, baby. This is why I've been running with Arcanine at the front, because it has a fairy type move. And yeah, I could in theory use Gardevoir as a front, but obviously that's not really needed. So we'll head into the nice gym through the cutscene. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, Pokemon Home, fantastic service for free. Obviously, they've also given a free month of Pokemon Bank as well. So if you want to transfer Pokemon around from, say, Diamond and Pearl all the way up to Ultra Sun and Moon, you can now without really any issue. But yeah, here we go. It's time for Sebastian to battle us in his just skill and grit battle. And the thing here is, we're now battling a very, very tough gym. And yeah, we're gonna... Shut up. But yeah, we're battling a very, very tough gym here. And I am giving you full warning here that you should really have raised your team, as we come up against some non-dragon types. Pelipper is not a dragon type, and yeah, there's a reason. This also is a weather gym. It doubles down, and the team that we'll see Raihan use is quite different to his actual team that we see in tournaments. So, why is it so different? Well, the good thing is, for us, we have the advantage here as we come up against a Sliggoo, so we can pretty easily go for that nice little play rough, which should kill it. Now, he also is running Rain Pokemon, and with that crit, that is quite lucky that we get that, but a Rain team is very hard to deal with. It's one of the most used teams, I do believe, before Pokemon Home was introduced. So, yeah, there's a good thing there. Now, I am thinking that here we go for the Play Rough on the Pelipper and the Steel Wing on the Pelipper again. But yeah, this gym is double battles. So if you don't have set up a good doubles team, like we don't have right now, we really want one water type, one fire type, or something along those lines if you're doing a double battle setup. Because that gives you a weakness and a resistance on the field. Now I'm going to switch out Arcanine here for Big Apple. No. Yeah, actually Big Apple can come in because he's probably going to go for a water type attack onto Arcs, and switching in a grass type should kill it. We'll also use our Steel Wing here that should be able to deal with the Pelipper. And yeah. Interesting turn of events here. And Steel Wing kills off the Pelipper. And yeah, I should have probably gone for an effective move instead of not very effective. Ah well. Now that's Sebastian losing here against us. But who cares? We're gonna progress, and another trainer's magically appeared behind him. We've got 2 more trainers to beat before we face Raihan. And it's my favourite name. I do believe this is the name that I would give my child. Now, before we face them, I do believe we should probably restore our Arcanine to health. So, this is why we picked up them Hyper Potions, as well as we have these mimics we might as well use. That is probably a bit better to use up, so we'll use that. But yeah, that's why we picked him up. And in double battles, it's important you know what role each of your team does. That is quite true. So, what we're going to do here is look for a very, very nice setup as we come up against Camilla. Now, she starts off with a Turtonator and a Ninetales, and I don't want to be starting with that Corviknight. I'm switching into Inteleon because this is a Sun team, and Sun teams, if you don't know, are very, very fire based, and I don't want to be biting that Turtonator with any sort of attack because it has a special shield. I forget what it's called. Is it Spiky Shield, a Shell Shield, or something like that? But in a sense, it'll hurt you. It just used it there, and that's why we avoided it. It essentially explodes and does a lot of damage to you. I remember I watched the first episode of the Sun and Moon Pokemon series, and Kohan has one of them. Kalkui, or whatever his name. I don't remember. I didn't watch that series too much. But he has a Turtonator as one of his main Pokemon, and in a sense it was kind of funny to see that it used its signature move and the Team Skullgrunt's move. Just, it bit the spike and it just blew up in its face. Yeah, that's what I remember, and Turtonator is one of my favourite Pokemon from Gen 8. Like, Gen 7 or 8, I forget which one it is. Turtonator is one of my faves. It and Toxapex are just like godly to me because they're so fun and they're actually quite cool in design. Like, the only thing I don't like about Turtonator's design is its neck. Like, if you look at that thing... Oh, my snipe shot's disabled. Okay, we'll go for a liquidation. But yeah, its neck is a little bit broke. Also, why am I doing this wrong? Why have I not play roughed the Turtonator and snipe shotted or liquidation the Ninetales? That makes zero sense to me. Okay, we'll switch up our attacks. Oh, we can't crunch. Player off on you. Liquidation on you. And that will be the cleanup on him as a team. And that should probably win us the match. Yes, there we go. Down goes the Ninetales. And Turtonator will follow. But yeah, I'm having quite a good time at the moment in terms of what I am actually doing. Like, I'm enjoying my TFT time as a whole. I'm actually enjoying playing TFT a bit more. Like, I've been playing it, I'm not burnt out anymore. Like, I've played for God knows how long, just TFT for you guys as recordings, and then today, well, today I've just played a couple of games of TFT by myself, and it's like, oh, that feels so good. It's so fun. But yeah, I'm having a lot more fun with my time. And he set up the shield. But yeah, you're going to see how Shell Trap works here. Boom. It shoots out a nice little move. They've changed how it works actually. Because it used to be in previous gens that the move would work as a protect. And if they attacked, it would do damage. But I'm guessing because they realised it's so much like Spiky Shield, then they changed it. Anyway, I'm going to Dragon Pulse it because Appleton can do that. We can also go for the nice little liquidation. That actually does kill it, which is good. So yeah, we're doing good. And yeah, we beat Camilla here. That is pretty good. And yeah, down goes Camilla. And we're down to the last trainer here before we face Raihan. So yeah, I'm going to change up my team slightly. I'm going to put Inteleon in at the front. And we're also going to heal up our Inteleon. It makes sense too. So yeah, we'll just burn heal. Down to one burn heal. And here come the hyper potions, ladies and gentlemen. That fully heals it. Also, I need to revive our Arcanine. So yeah, we're cutting into our nice stack here of actual healing tools that we have. So, last trainer, here we go. There we go. Nice bit of healing done, and we face Aria, who starts with a Hakomo and a Abomasnow. Big Aboma, one of my favourite Pokemon from Gen 4. Gen 4 has quite a few of my favourite Pokemon. It's got Gallade, it's got Abomasnow, it's also got Dusknoir, Garchomp, Lucario. All my big faves, and I love them. Anyway, we'll play rough here. First turn. Actually, let me rephrase that. We're Fire Fanging you. And We might as well go for a snipe shot on Hakomo. This is the turn where Inteleon might just get absolutely destroyed, because Abomasnow's grass, and unless this doesn't kill... Oh good, we do kill out the Abomasnow. So yeah. Big Corv and Cursor hit the level ups here, and Dragon Claw does hit, doesn't do much damage to our arcs, but you know, we can still kill you quite quickly. Play rough here, and snipe shot. That should be it, that should job. Done. Snipe shot, close your eyes, count to 10, bang, you're dead. Whew, I just said that pretty quick. Oh, and it was a crit. Because guess what? There's actually a higher crit chance, or crit rate on that move, which is quite nice. It's pretty clever. What would be nice about it was that it breaks through protect and stuff like that. Anyway, we've beaten his gym mission, and we're gonna head into the gym stadium for our battle with Raihan. And I'm just gonna take the quick tactical save here, and yeah, let's jump straight into the battle with Raihan. As we walk out to the arena, Raihan, probably one of the coolest design trainers in this game. He's more up to date than anything, and here we go. Here comes the camera. And back to the best music in the game. Gym chat trainer music. Anyway, gym leader Raihan starts off with a Gigalith and a Flygon, as he has his flying Rotom phone out in front. We start with Arcanine and Inteleon. You could kind of tell I planned this. Anyway, what's going to happen is we're going to play off that Flygon, and we're going to snipe shot down the Gigalith. Standard play here. The good thing is we also have set up for ourselves Intimidate, so his two attack heavy Pokemon are absolutely destroyed, and he starts off the battle with a Sandstorm. Now the good thing for us here is we can counteract that by going Max Geyser and changing the weather in our Fortune, so we're going to make it a bit more wet. And this should also kill off the Gigalith if it doesn't have Sturdy. If it does have Sturdy, yikes. But yeah. Should be an interesting battle. And Max Geyser comes out. Gigalith is down. And this is sort of me setting up for my Inteleon. I'm kind of saying Arcanine's just here to chill, and the reason is Flygon is probably going to kill Arcanine this turn if we don't kill it, and yeah, that is kind of a standard thing. Breaking Swipe comes out, and our attack does get lowered, but Play Rough comes out from us. Yeah, it doesn't kill off Flygon, meaning that Inteleon's got a bit more work to do. Anyway, Sandaconda comes out here. Sandaconda, pretty cool Pokemon. In essence, if you attack it, if this is the right Sandaconda, it will create a Sandstorm. But yeah, we'll just try and kill it in one shot. Not too hard, but there's a Sand Spit, meaning that it's going to Sandstorm up. And that benefits Flygon slightly. And he said that line before, but you know, we'll say it again, why not? And Thunder Punch, yikes. Very, very effective move, especially when it's in Sandstorm. That is a smart move to use a Thunder type move in a Sandstorm. Yeah, it's weakened in Sand. Anyway, he sends out Duraludon, and I hope you're ready for a Pokemon as big as a city. Duraludon is an absolutely nutty Pokemon. Part Steel. And yeah, it's time to go Gigantamax. and it transforms into a very, very nice Gigantamax. It's probably one of my favourites, as he takes a picture holding his Gigantamax Pokeball. Fairly funny. This is why he's probably the best trainer. Behind Melanie, of course. Melanie's just bae. But yeah, it turns into a skyscraper. Such a nice designed Gigantamax. Considering its bare form is quite... well, its normal form is quite bare. It's barren. It's just an awkward looking thing with just grey silver on it. There's no real proper design. Anyway, we do kill off Flygon this turn, and now it's time for the 2v1 assault on this Duraludon. Who goes with Namex Roxfall. Now, the sad thing here for us is Arcanine's gonna die, as well as our Dynamax is gonna run out here on our nice little Inteleon. But Arcanine goes down, nothing to worry about. We can send in our good Gardevoir. We haven't had to use in this battle yet, but she can come out and do a lot of damage. We're also going to trace that heavy metal. And yeah, it's time for you to die. Use that Dazzling Gleam. I should have probably started off with Gardevoir in this battle. Obviously Dazzling Gleam is actually really good. We're going to do a decent chunk of damage to the Duraludon. Max Steel Spike comes out, that's going to hurt our Gardevoir a lot. Probably kill it. Yeah. If Gardevoir was slightly quicker, we probably would have survived. But who cares? We've still got Inteleon alive, who's still chipping quite heavily away at his health. Now we can send in our Cursula here, which isn't a terrible idea. Obviously the bulk on this thing should be able to survive a turn. We'll go for the Shadow Ball. Yeah, we'll Shadow Ball the Duraludon and we'll Snipe Shot it. And with this it should probably go down. And ooh, he's using his G-Max move. G-Max Depletion. Yikes, that did a lot of damage. And considering that lowers our PP, we're going to get our weak armor effect inbound. So what that means is we're going to be a lot quicker, if it mattered, because we just beaten Duraludon with that Shadow Ball. And yeah, we have beaten Raihan in this battle of skill and wit. Cursula getting that final blow. And yeah, he looks so happy that he lost. Anyway, he's talking about the aftermath of a furious battle. He's sad that he can't call himself Leon's rival if he loses to us, and we do get our Dragon Badge as we shake hands, and look how big his hands are. And if you can't tell, that's the last gym badge, completing our challenge band, and that allows us to go challenge Leon in the Champion Cup. Now we finish here in the gym and we can head to the Champions Cup. But yeah, TM99 contains Breaking Swipe. Very, very nice TM. It lowers the attack of all the Pokemon hit by it, and it's a multi or two target hitting move. And we get ourselves the Dragon uniform. So yeah, number 33, Challenger is the 33. You've completed a gym challenge. Time to go to the Champion Cup. And Hops here, he wants to challenge the gym. And let's see if he does. But yeah, we're told to head to the wild area. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode of Pokemon Shield. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new here if you want to. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.